Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an essential topic to cover, starting an emergency fund. Life can throw unexpected events our way, but having a proper financial safety net can make a significant difference. In this video, we will explore the importance of emergency savings and provide you with expert tips on building your own emergency fund. So, let's dive right in. Importance of emergency savings. Why you need an emergency fund. Reason 1: Financial security. The first reason why starting an emergency fund is crucial is to provide yourself with financial security. Life is full of uncertainties, and unexpected events happen to all of us. Whether it's medical expenses, a sudden job loss, or a major car repair, having a safety net will prevent these events from derailing your financial stability. An emergency fund allows you to navigate through tough times without resorting to high-interest debt or draining your savings meant for other goals. Reason 2: Peace of mind. The second reason why building an emergency fund is essential is the peace of mind it brings. Knowing that you have a financial safety net empowers you to face unexpected events with far less stress. Instead of worrying about how you will handle an emergency, you can focus on finding solutions and getting back on your feet. This mental relief is priceless and positively impacts your overall well-being. Reason 3: Break the debt cycle. Another significant reason to start an emergency fund is to break the cycle of debt. Without an emergency fund, people often rely on credit cards or loans to cover unexpected expenses. This can result in a vicious cycle of debt due to high interest rates and difficulty paying off the borrowed amount. By having an emergency fund, you can avoid accumulating debt and maintain control of your financial situation. Tips for building an emergency fund. Get started today. Tip 1: Determine your emergency fund goal. The first tip for building an emergency fund is to determine your savings goals. Evaluate your monthly expenses and consider how many months' worth of living costs you feel would provide sufficient protection during an emergency. Financial experts often recommend saving 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses, but it ultimately depends on your individual circumstances and comfort level. Set a realistic goal to work towards. Tip 2: Create a budget and cut expenses. Our second tip involves creating a budget and cutting unnecessary expenses. Review your spending habits and identify areas where you can reduce costs. By adopting a frugal mindset and making small sacrifices, you can redirect that money towards your emergency fund. Keep track of your expenses and find creative ways to save. Tip 3: Automate your savings. One effective strategy to build your emergency fund is to automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your paycheck or checking account to a separate savings account dedicated solely to emergencies. This way, you won't be tempted to spend the money elsewhere, and your savings will steadily grow over time. Tip 4: Generate extra income. Tip number 4 is finding ways to generate extra income. Explore side hustles or additional part-time work to boost your earnings. The additional income can be directly allocated to your emergency fund, accelerating your savings and helping you reach your goal faster. Tip 5: Celebrate milestones and stay motivated. Last but not least, celebrate milestones along your journey to building an emergency fund. Each time you reach a savings goal or achieve a significant milestone, reward yourself. This will not only keep you motivated, but it will also reinforce positive financial habits for the long term. Alright, that wraps up our video on how to start an emergency fund. Remember, building an emergency fund is an investment in your financial security and peace of mind. By following the tips we discussed today and taking small steps toward your goal, you'll be well on your way to creating a safety net that will protect you during unexpected events. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.